Hello, and welcome. This is me, Cynthia from Mystical Healing Center. Today, we'll be talking about fasting on MAHASHIVRATRI. We all know that tomorrow is MAHASHIVRATRI, and we all have started preparing for it. Some people have fast on that day, okay, while some like to enjoy it as a big feast, like a big festival, and they prepare different kinds of dishes and celebrate it that way. So, let me assure you, both of these processes are totally right, and it is totally up to you which one you choose. But let me tell you what are the benefits of fasting and what are the benefits of taking it as a big festival and enjoying your big fat meals. Okay, first of all, for the people who want to have the fast, especially it is required for the spiritual people who are seeking to ascend higher into spirituality on the day of Mahashivratri. Okay, people do meditations and stuff on that day. All right, they work on themselves, they work to enjoy the divine bliss, to taste the divine nectar. Okay, so let me tell you that fasting has its own benefits. Okay, first of all, fasting is of 2 to 3 types. First is the very strict fasting, in which the people only consume water and milk, only on liquid diet. All right, the second type of fasting is where people intake water, milk, and salads and fruit, basically all the raw materials, nothing cooked. Fine. And the third type of fasting is where you can consume all kinds of food except some cereals, and some salt is avoided, some kind of spices are avoided, all those things, a kind of the basic simple food that you intake. Now, what is the principle behind abstaining yourself from all the heavy kind of foods and all the foods that contains onion and garlic and all such things? The reason behind this is the substances such as onion and garlic, pulses, all these things, wheat. Okay, all these things promote lethargy in our system. It promotes the production of toxic chemicals into our system, which blocks our energy chakras. Okay, so most of the people who are spiritual and who are taking the best benefit out of this Mahashivratri festival are the ones who try to follow the lightest to lightest diet. Okay, because it detoxifies our system. The lesser we eat, the more it is the tendency of the body to lose toxins. Okay, we go on fasting to detoxify our body out of the toxic chemicals, and it also detoxifies and purifies our mind as well. If we do not have these substances who initiate the toxic chemicals for the, like kind of the stress hormones are there, and some kind of anxiety hormones are there, if all those things are not released, and if all those things are not triggered by the kind of food we eat, our body is more and more detoxified of all the toxic chemicals, and hence it purifies our mind, our thoughts as well. We are able to focus more, our meditations gets better. The more we fast, our meditations get better. Okay, and our focus and concentration increases, our memory increases by detoxifying our mind and body. And if we perform some kind of prayers on Mahashivratri, okay, they are tend to get manifested better. There are two reasons behind it. First is, on the day of Mahashivratri, the astrological positions are changing, the planets are changing their positions, the energies are too high astrologically, and on that day our body and mind are supposed to they are supposed to increase our energy on the natural basis. The 5 elements interact in such a way that the materialistic world gets connected to the ether world, or kind of the spirit world. They both get connected on that day. So it is the best day for spiritual upliftment, for getting access to the highest dimension, for tapping into the 7th dimension, for connecting to the divine. Okay, so fasting helps us in detoxifying our mind and body, by which we can focus and concentrate more during our meditations. But it is totally okay if you are not much a fasting person. Believe me, I'm also not. I intake fruits and vegetables and some form of detox drinks I can have. And I'll be sharing the kind of vrat recipes or the fasting recipes, 15 to 20 recipes, into my group. And if you have not joined my group until now, then I am leaving the description, I'm leaving its link in the description box, where you can join my group and enjoy this whole Mahashivratri function. Where we'll be dealing with the meditations and some kind of aura cleansings and different kinds of spiritual, we'll be celebrating the Mahashivratri in a very spiritual way. We'll be working on ourselves and we'll be doing a lot of magic in one day. So, and even it is believed that if you take fasting in a spiritual way, it's not only the fasting of the food materials we have to do on this day. On this day, we need to detox ourselves from the toxic thoughts as well. We need to fast on our toxic virtues, okay? Toxic vices. We need to work on our divine virtues and release our toxic vices. Toxic vices could be like lust, anger, anxiety, stress, hatred, jealousy, all these things. We need to abstain from all these things so that we can detoxify our mind from all these negative aspects. Okay, so spiritual fasting we need to do, physical fasting, all those who are capable of that, you can do this food fasting as well. And if you are not a fasting person, then let me tell you, it is a grand event and it's the biggest festival in India, I can see, and it is celebrated as a festival only, with all the vibes all around, and you can celebrate it by making beautiful yummy dishes and partying with your friends. I'll be sharing some fasting recipes also in the group, and you can enjoy it, and you can taste the ecstasy of connecting to the divine on this beautiful day. So we'll meet tomorrow on Mahashivratri with our meditations and lots of stuff. So see you soon in my group, and all those who have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do. And you are most welcome to our divine family. You can join our group by clicking on the link given in the description box. Bye bye.